What's going on? It's your boy Chubacho. Y'all can call me Chubbs. We're back again playing some Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. Now, I recorded this video, and I noticed for some reason that there was just no audio. Usually the audio is like really scratchy, messed up. There was just no audio. So I'm just going to hold it right here while I do the intro. How are y'all doing today? Just got off work, super tired, but I'm ready to grind. And for this video, we are doing a Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2 tier list. Now, couple ground rules. Well, first of all, hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Couple ground rules, right? First off, this is going to be base characters, so there's going to be no upgrades, right? That's one. Two, we're going to be taking into consideration their abilities, right? So we're going to be taking into consideration burrow, speed burrow, for the, for these two chompers, we'll get there later. Husk hop, the different beans they got, solar flare and sunbeam. Yeah. That's two. Three, even though this is a tier list, a majority of these will be from my personal opinion, except for Operation Sweat and most of Best of the Best. Well, basically these three, right? Right. Because there'll be times where you absolutely slamming with fucking toxic citron, and then there'll be other games you're getting your shit clapped by fucking swamp chomp over here, fucking schmuck. That's three. Four is, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for more Garden Warfare 2 gameplay. And I'll see you guys there. And of course, grab a snack. This is gonna be one of the longer videos. But that's okay, cause that's what you guys want. This is what you guys wanted. Y'all gonna get it. All right. That's enough dilly dime. So as you can see, I already did the roses. So I'm gonna fly through them real quick. Druid, okay. Toxic damage is good, but it gets countered very easy by just rushing her down and or just outranging her, right? She does have really good homing though, so that's something. So I put her in Met, right? Regular Rose, really good, right? Godify, Time Warp, Arcane ability, really good, right? More of a Arcane Lotus, so I can heal, right? But support, right? Party Rose, put her in the same tier, right? Does slightly less damage until she can get her party meter going after getting enough elims and or shared vanquishes, all that good stuff. And then she can start popping off more speed, damage, that sort of deal, right? Next, in gray, I got the two fire and ice variants because they both have something that these three don't have, which is charge shots, right? And better status effect, right? Fire does 5 damage a tick, ice slows you down until you get clapped. Self-explanatory. Neck Rose, the best Rose, period. The fact that she can make you take more damage is insane. It is legitimately insane. She has more ammo, does slightly less damage, right? And when I mean more ammo, base 30, 20, 30. Charge, no charge. Charge. You see where I'm going. And of course, all roses have splash damage. So if you hit 2-3 charge shots in Turf Takeover, Suburbanation, like any kind of map where they have to group up on the objective, you're gonna clean house, right? The reason I didn't put her in Operation Sweat is strictly because she's not in that upper echelons when people think of like, oh my fuck. Like when you see a neck rose, you're like, oh damn, but you can work around it. If you see Operation Sweat, it's Operation Sweat. It's time. It is time. All right. Barbecue corn. Oh yeah, corn, really good. Butter barrage, bigger, better butter, really good. Clearing OBJs are just really dumb players or players that are not paying attention. Really good damage. 50 bullets in the mag. Like, you can't get no better. Right? Absolutely amazing. And of course, Huskop, beautiful. And the I always forget the name of the move, but it's the where he shoots off the 2 missiles. Right? Absolutely beautiful. Now, let's come back. Right? Barbecue corn. Barbecue corn is one of, if not the most annoying characters to play against because of how easy it is for him to put fire damage on you. One thing that a lot of people underestimate is corn, like a lot of the corn's accuracy is amazing. It's legitimately amazing. And it's crazy how much people sleep on him, right? Like on the corns, like everyone knows corns are great, but people usually don't talk about their accuracy. Just like regular, like it's just amazing. It's fantastic, right? And when you aim down sights, you might as well just be a fucking cactus with an SMG, right? It's beautiful, right? And then you add fire damage. One of the most annoying tactics that I used to do when I would play on PlayStation was, let's say I'm fighting a soldier, right? Shoot him a couple times, and then just husk hop over him. I don't care if I hit him. I'm just going to husk hop over him, right? Because I probably did like 30, 40 damage. The fire damage is going to take an extra 25, right? If he's not getting healed. And then husk hop. It's the most annoying thing ever. Or he's just going to bigger, better butter behind you, or butter barrage, make you reposition, and he's going to gun you down like the dirty dog you are. Like, it's over. Right? Mob Cob. Really good. Armor Pen is surprisingly good when the team runs like a lot of all-stars. The team spawns a lot. When the zombies run a lot of all-stars. When they group up, shoot through the players. When they spawn like a lot of coffin zombies or toilet zombies or anything with a barricade, basically, that can block damage. You can just start ripping through. Slower fire rate, but we're chilling, right? Popped corn, in my personal opinion, is fantastic and is just as good or debatably better than regular corn, right? Debatably, right? He has burst fire and increased zoom, and his damage is spectacular. His damage is honestly spectacular. If you don't play popcorn, hop on it. Party corn. Same boat as Rose, but obviously it's a corn. Great accuracy, amazing damage, great abilities, great ability selection. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go wrong. The only issue is, getting up to the meter. Because if you're the kind of player that can get like 2-3 quick kills and then die, you might as well just play regular corn and then just get your 2-3 quick kills, because you're playing this character for the meter, right? That's the whole reason you picked him. Well, you might pick him because of the fucking clean ass party design, right? Honestly, but the main reason for the fucking party meter. Beautiful. Now, Commando corn, right? I haven't been great. Right? When I played him, really fun character, right? No question, really fun character, really good character. Like I said, Korn's got great abilities, right? Here's the issue, though, right? The slower fire rate can get you jammed up a little bit. He does have a legendary meter. He gets the speed increase, which is very good, very nice, very sweet, right? Excuse me. He gets the damage reduction, really great, sweet, right? His whole thing, like his gimmick is the meter, and he does splash damage. So he's gonna shoot slower, but he can hit multiple enemies at the same time, right? I don't got him in the same tier as these three because these three will just gun you down and then just keep pushing. Cobb. I'm drawing a blank for this man's name. I think it's Cobb Corn, right? Or Commando Corn. Damn, I'm stupid. Commando Corn. It's just the slower fire rate can get you jammed up easier, especially when you're going up against characters like imps that will be jumping off the ground and making it harder for you to hit. So you need to make sure you hit. Obviously, he does more damage per shot, but it's just things like that that you want to look out for. Oh, and I don't think I hope I mentioned this at the end, but I'm gonna readjust it at the very end. All right. So we did Rose, we did Corn. So we're gonna switch to the new zombies. All right, Imp. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Imp is great, right? Imp is really good, really fun, right? I wish they had the mechs up here, because some mechs are just better than others, no question. But Imp is really good. Imp Grenade is really good. Imp Kata, it's okay. You know, damage reduction, doing 3 damage, shooting everybody in the area, and then calling down your mech is fantastic. Now, I would put his mech in Incredible, because his mech has Missile Madness. Shoots out 20 missiles, you will destroy things. The Stomp is good for when you have, like, chompers on you. Like, any character that's really trying to just, like, get in your face, you just stomp. Or you see, you somehow get a flank on them and you stomp, right? His eject, simple, cool, clean cut, right? Thing you gotta worry about is he has a double jump, which is really nice, but you gotta be careful because he only has 75 base health. He only has 75 base health, so a lot of things will 2-tap you. They'll 2-tap you, and especially if you're playing on mouse and keyboard, cactuses, if they see you, they'll clap you. So you gotta be careful. Like good and upper echelon cactuses, they'll clap you. Corns will clap you. Another thing you gotta worry about, damage over time effect, like status effects hurt Imp so much because he is a glass cannon, he's high mobility glass cannon. If he stands still for more than 3 seconds, he will get devastated. He will get thrashed. He's thrashed. But since I'm grading him and his mech together, he's going to be great. Right? Now, Lil Drake. Fire damage Imp. The projectiles do come out a bit slower. And his mech is not... It's very lackluster for what it had to be. Because his mech has a dome ability which reduces damage. And it has a charge effect where he just like charges enemies, right? And the primary fire is a flamethrower. And the flamethrower does really good damage, but it's a flamethrower. So you have to get really close. The saving grace is a lot of characters that have like a spew or flame ability, if you like have a crazy trigger finger and you just tap it, you can deal more damage. You can deal more damage. So with all that in mind, got it going good. I'm not better. Honestly, I'll do this. I'll move this up. Like, just the ability to use fire is absolutely insane, right? Party Imp, I'm going to say, in my personal opinion, is better than the regular Imp because the mech does not last as long, but it does more damage. In Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, if you have a mech and you're playing turf takeover on either side, your shit's getting fucked up. Your shit's getting gooped, impeached. You're gonna be stepping on potato mines that just spawned. You're like, it's all this fucked up shit. So the timer doesn't matter as much. But you know, obviously that's a drawback. But the party effect, wee. Right? Because unlike Rose, Imp has really good ways of just getting quick, fast kills and getting out. Because Rose has like a higher jump. Imp just has double jump glide, right? That he can stall, right? He throws that. If he throws that grenade on you, the gravity grenade on you, you're dead. If you're fighting and he's winning, he's just gonna press harder, or he can just imp kata, right? If he thinks he's gonna lose that, right? But like I said, you gotta worry about those status effects. That's why I have big guy up there. Plus afro. As a man who had an afro not too long ago, I can respect that, right? Pylon imp. Pylon imp is a bit of neck fat right there. Ooh. I'm gonna have him in great. I'm gonna have him in great. He has, since he has two guns and he shoots them at the same time, it comes off as burst fire, but it's technically single fire. But that's besides the point. Regular Pylon imp does really good damage, has okay range and damage fall off, and he has explosive damage. And his mech has a charge, which in my opinion is better than Drake's, the little Drake mech's charge. And then he has this potato mine ability that he drops 4 cones. He can drop 4 cones. You step on them, explode. The reason I'm gonna make this adjustment right now is because nobody looks at the floor as a plant, because people are so hardwired into looking down on the ground when they see a cactus, but not when they see a Pylon imp mech, right? Because you can hide them around corners. You'll get cheap kills, easy kills, right? Absolutely beautiful. And then his regular blast is just like a rocket launcher. Good splash damage, good reload speed, yada yada. Shrimp. 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 Do I even need to explain it? Do I even need to explain myself? Like, I was gonna put Shrimp in Operation Sweat, but then I just realized that Z7 exists. Yeah. Yeah. In my personal opinion, Z7 is actually worse when he's inside the mech, because the mech calls so much attention to you. So much attention to you. It's crazy. Because for anyone who doesn't play Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, and this is their first video, right? When an imp spawns in their mech, they pull out the phone, they talk, right? And then you'll hear a noise, like Titanfall, right? A big blue fucking beam is gonna spawn about like for 3-4 feet in the air, right? Nothing too crazy. And a fucking mech is either gonna spawn, slam, jump, whatever. And then you're gonna hear the imps go, you know, the ha ha ha, woo, like that shit. Bro, unless you're like going up against like newer players, or like you have someone to back you up, you will get fucking rolled in your mechs, right? The reason, I forgot, I should have talked about this, but Shrimp mech is absolutely amazing because it has a laser, right? Lasers are really fucking good. You just beam them down, literally. You beam them. Fantastic. He has a shrimp jump. Just absolutely fantastic. Like, literally amazing. Oh, apologies, gang. Just yeah. Shrimp jump is absolutely fantastic. It's amazing, right? Oh, no. Oh, okay, here you go. But yeah, Shrimp, best of the best, Operation Sweat, right? Now, I think his name is Scallywag. It's either Captain Imp or Scallywag Imp. This is a really cool idea that I think they executed good, because Scallywag Imp is basically just a version, like an imp version of the Captain Deadbeards, right? So he has a shotgun blast, and then he has one pellet that will fly forward, right? Which is different than the regular sniper Captain Deadbeard that has to alternate, right? Beautiful. Fantastic, right? Now, he has a yo-ho-ho mode, right? And I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just like damage, speed, right? Usual. His mech is interesting because his mech utilizes the actual Captain Deadbeard aspect, where if you're not aiming, you're just straight hip firing, it's a shotgun blast. If you're aiming, he shoots out a cannonball, right? That does damage, right? Explosive damage, right? So that's splash damage. And then for his two abilities, he has a bomb ability, which he can deploy, right? That will roll out and then you can detonate it, right? And then he has the Imkata, but for his mech. And like I was saying, with all the other mechs, it just draws a lot of attention towards you. It honestly does. Right? So that's where I got my imps, right? Next is Super Brains. Now, I'm going to have regular Super Brains. Regular Super Brains. Great, right? He does really good damage. He has ways to get in and out. He has Ultra Ball, which is like a weaker version of ZPG. And then he has his Turbo Twister, which is just really used for like, oh shit, I think I'm gonna die, right? Or oh shit, this DOT's kicking my ass, right? The only issue is he gets countered easily by Chompers, by Citrons, by Roses, right? Because what happens a lot of the times is a lot of Super Brains will use their mobility to get in, and then they'll have to wait for their boot to come out. So what happens is Chompers will actively look for Super Brains, right? They'll just goop you, spike weed you whenever you kick in, Turbo Twister, all that good stuff. Now, good thing about Super Brains is their long range ability is a blaster of some kind, and they overheat, and they take time to recharge, right? Just like the Citron. Baller. Now, he does have an extended jump by holding down your jump button. So you can just jump, and then you can like do an extended jump, right? So you can like control how high you want to go depending on how high you need to go, right? Now, Cosmic Brains, I'm going to have in great with him because his blaster, instead of it being a beam, it's more like an actual gun where it shoots out one at a time. And it does more damage, but, doesn't travel speed and all that, right? And his regular punch, just one punch, right? He's a charge character, and if you charge it long enough, you do more damage. If you charge it to the maximum, and then you vanquish an enemy, you send them to the Phantom Zone, where they are never to be seen again for 10 to 3 business seconds. Right? So, this character will fucking terrorize Vanquish Confirmed and Team Vanquish. Right? Just terrorize. Right? But I'm considering all the game modes. Right? So, I'm going to have him in great. He's definitely not better than regular Super Brains because you're not supposed to be able to charge and jump, right? Or charge and kick. So like you can glitch the game sometimes, right? And I was watching a YouTuber, and I forgot his name. God damn. But he said it best. He said Super Brains is as good as how laggy the lobby is. Because Super Brains will fucking terrorize you. Kick, supercharge, uppercut, supercharge, boom. Or he'll come through with the Ultra Ball or the Super Ultra Balls or the Guiding Ultra Ball, which is really good. Well, it's not really good, but it's good. So yeah, that's nothing. Yeah, I got him right here. Now, I hate to do this. But Electro Brains is good. Electro Brains is my favorite Super Brains because he has a rapid strike. He does 5 punches and they build up. And since he's electric, he has an electric beam, which is really good. And it does, damage between people that stand close. The only issue is he doesn't get out damage as fast as Super Brains because it's 5 punches, right? instead of 3. So while you're probably on your 3rd to 4th punch, he's getting ready to do his next set of punches, or he's getting ready to kick out. So the damage is something that you really got to take into consideration, right? But obviously it ramps up more because he's doing 5 punches, right? So I got him in B tier, right? Toxic Brains. Operation Sweat. When the game launched, right? And Toxic Brains was gifted to the players, to the masses. He would terrorize lobbies. The greatest Toxic Brain that I've ever seen in my entire life was a man who went 96-2 in a turf takeover game, right? Of Great White North. This man was a fucking monster, a beast. Because let me let you on a little secret. He has the 3 punches, right? He has the beam, Toxic Beam, really good, right? Toxic Brain abilities, fantastic, right? He's a legendary character, and his meter is based off of your punches. It's not based off kills or assists or these specific it's just punching. This man would beat the bricks off of you, dash out, get healed, come right back, right? Because he's not trying to get kills, he's trying to get punches in, right? If you're a Sunflower, consider your life forfeit. Rose, consider your life forfeit. Cactus, consider your life forfeit, right? Because his toxic overload. This is something I forgot to do, but this is something I forgot to mention. But almost every single, if not every character that has a super meter, if they are below 50% of their maximum HP, they will reach 50%. So if I'm playing against Toxic Brains, and he gets his last punch and he has 1 more health, he'll go back up to 100. There's no worse feeling in the world fighting a Toxic Brain with like another teammate or any legendary character, really, any character with a mode, with a meter, and you're like, oh, this fucking bastard's finna die. No. Toxic Overload. And his beam goes from like 2, 3 to like 12. 12. Base Sunflower isn't doing 12. This man is a fucking monster. A monster. Right? Party Raiders. Boom, 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 boom. This is what I'm talking about right here. You want to play for that meter. You have the abilities to get in and get out. Just save your kick and you'll be doing great. See what I did there? Alright. Toxic Brains. It's good. Toxic Brains' whole gimmick is he's a character that winds up. So he'll start like he does like the sumo hand slam, the sumo hand slaps, and then he'll keep going, and then he'll overheat. The issue with that is it honestly takes a good while to really get those hits in because you're starting off slow, right? And then you're heating up. His blaster shoots out like Pop Smarts, right? And same thing, it shoots slow and then it ramps up, right? I got them in the same tier because they just want to do damage super, super fast. Like they want to like discombobulate you. Like they kick in and like half your health is already gone, right? That's what they do. These guys will just kill you. This guy will just kill your team, right? All right, now move on to the Citrons, right? Citrons. Regular Citron is really good, right? I will say this. EM Peach busted. Oh fuck. I might throw Citron in S tier because of EM Peach does damage over time, stuns you, and locks your abilities out. And he has a beam. Right? One thing to consider is he has his ball form, which is, good for like getting around the map better and smoother. You have your hyper jump and you have your charge. One thing you want to keep in mind is you want the moon shield. The moon shield doesn't last as long, but it takes more damage. In a game that has like a lot of instant kills or ways to just fucking burst you down, and it has so much like flank and high tops and stuff like that, you want the moon shield, right? Iron Citron. I got it in best of the best because Iron Citron's whole gimmick is it shoots one shot and it does 50 damage and it has to reload. The meter allows it to shoot 6 times, 5 to 6 times, 5 or 6 times, apologies, right? The reason I have him above him is because what happens a lot of the time whenever I am playing as a zombie is when I go up against the Iron Citron, they'll charge into me, which does the 50 damage, and then they'll shoot me, right? Now, one thing to keep in mind is health values. A large majority of the sunflowers, right? 100 health. Metal Petal has 150, right? Vampire Flower has 75 base, right? If you're playing as this guy right here, you're going to clap the scientists. You're going to clap the soldiers. You're going to clap the engineers, right? As long as they don't have their EM Peach, which is just a microphone, right? I wouldn't recommend trying to 1v1 an all-star because they have so many ways to just fuck you over. But a lot of the characters that have like these health thresholds and hover goat will fuck you over. They will destroy you, right? And then the meter just makes them better. Right? Now, Ice Citron. I'm going to put Ice Citron above regular Citron, even though he does less damage, because EM Peach. EM Peach makes this ice variant better because, like, let's say you cannot you cannot hit your shots for shit. You can't aim, right? You just EM Peach. Or you just transform into the ball, right? And then you get in closer, right? If you EM Peach while they're not looking at you and you're shooting at them, they're gonna get stunned, locked out of their abilities, can't do nothing, right? And then you're gonna freeze them about that same time that the EM Peach effect is over, and then you're just gonna kill them, right? Now, obviously, you're not gonna always have your EM Peach, but if you have your EM Peach, you're not gonna pop your Moon Shield, right, and vice versa. So you just have to really balance those two out. And like, let's say things get hairy, you have your ball form to get out. So it's like, for me personally, going up and playing as an Ice Citron, you get really fucked over by people that just know how to balance shit out instead of panicking and pressing every button, right? I'm sorry. I need a moment. Toxic Citron is one of the worst characters in the game. His only saving grace is that he's a Citron. I'm okay. He fucking sucks. He's dog shit. Playing as and playing like he's an assist master because he doesn't have a beam. He shoots singular shots that deal toxic damage that have splash damage, right? But the issue is if you're fighting anything that's getting healed, you're not going to deal any excuse me, any overlapping toxic damage. So the effect really, it really kills you, right? Gotta stay hydrated. It, like, at least with roses, right? Roses have the homing ability, that's one. They have an invincibility state, that's two, right? And when you put that together, on top of the fact that they have like Gotify and or time snare, that's for easy kills. EM Peach does not help Toxic Citron as much as it helps the other Citrons, which is a damn shame. It is a damn shame, right? And with that, I gotta put him in bad. I have to put him. It's crazy. He's my favorite variant too. Favorite. Now, let's move on. Electro Citron. Honestly, really great. The only issue is knowing how long you need to charge your shots for. Because the regular shots do like 3-4 damage. But you can charge that bitch up and it does like 50-60 damage, right? The only thing is you gotta really consider how long are you gonna really hold this charge for. Because you want to start off a fight with a charge shot, but you don't know when you're gonna fight, right? Which is a thing that you want audio for, which is something I'm gonna bring up for a couple of the characters. Audio plays a very good part into this character because of the fact that you want to hear when people are coming, so you can get a charge shot off early, right? I didn't mention this with the charge shots, but you know, that's something that you want to keep in mind, right? When I was trying to play Electro Citron, obviously I wasn't able to get the gist of it, you know, get a good grasp. But you know, we chilling, right? Party Citron. Other party characters really good. You play for the meter. Once you get the meter, you can really get yourself going, right? Chill as fuck. Whew. Pea shooters, incredible. Right? I'm gonna get these 4 in there now, right? These 4 pea shooters are really good. Splash damage. Reload speed is a little iffy on these 2 base, but nothing that you can't handle. Freeze, obviously. You want to freeze your characters, right? Now, the main reason I just threw all 4 of those characters in there right then and there was because they basically do all the same thing. You want to hit your direct hits. If you can't, splash damage. Now, he has the best splash damage out of the 4 of these, but, you know, you're going up against someone who can heal, you're fucked, right? Same thing with this guy and this guy. Right? That's why I have Pea Shooter leading the charge. Now, out of his 3 abilities, P Gatling is his weakest, right? Never use, I think it's called Hyper Leap, the one where you just jump super high. Terrible. If you know the beam jump tech, you never have to run this shit, honestly, because you can just fly from one side of the map to the other side of the map you're trying to get to, right? Another thing too is Boogie. Another thing too is you're gonna see a lot of people run either the Sombrero Beam Bomb or the Galaxy Beam Bomb, I think it's called, because the Sombrero Beam Bomb clears the fucking point out. No questions asked. Everything's dying except for like mechs, right? And then the Galaxy Beam Bombs or the Cosmic Beam Bombs, you have 2 charges, so you can beam jump more consistently. Amazing, right? Spectacular, phenomenal, right? Commando P is great. Oh shit, here we go. Commando P is great. Does no splash damage, full auto. He plays a lot more like a soldier, where he's just boom, 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 instead of this guy who's shooting like missiles, the doom, 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 you know, shit like that, right? Accuracy is phenomenal with all the P's, no questions asked. All right, okay, all right. Hold on, Rock P's good. Rock P gets a lot of shit for being slower, having more health, right? But he's not in my opinion, he's not a fucking, you know, toxic Rose, right? Or Druid Rose, I mean. You know, you still got your bean jumps. Still got your hyper jump. You know, your hyper. Right? You chilling. Alright. Alright. Let's just throw all these guys up here. If you played Garden Warfare, the best character in the game, debatably between him and a engineer, was Agent P. Agent P is the craziest fucking character that they've ever made. Now here's the thing, right? Agent P has 100 health. 100 health, right? No splash damage, right? But the damage output is insane. Absolutely insane, right? It's a thing where Agent P's will top score. Either assists, kills, kill streak, first kill. Any one of those four or all four or a mixture. Excuse me. Law P is in the same vicinity as Agent P, but he is a 1v1 god against everything except for All Stars. I said All Stars for super brains, right? Law P will bust out 6 shots so goddamn fast. It's absolutely insane because his whole gimmick is a lot like Z7 Imp's gimmick, where it fires as fast as you can click the mouse button. So you can bust off 6 shots, reload. Most characters are dying in that first initial burst. Scientists, engineers, imps are dying in 3 shots, 2 to 4 shots, right? Right? Because one thing that you'll come across a lot in the game is you will not fight a character who's not fully healed unless you're like fighting them in their bases or whatever, or they just spawn. You know, you might be a little hurt, they might be super weak, so there's nothing you want to keep in the back of your knock. Now, he will bust off those 6 shots so goddamn fast. It's absolutely ridiculous. And you will get boned. Flabbergasted, flummoxed. The only reason I don't have him above 8, well, the only reason why I didn't consider him top 2 with Agent P is because Agent P has more ammo. Right? The damage is more consistent. Right? Because you're trying to... Law P's whole deal is busting off those 6 shots fast as you can. If you don't have good aim, you're not going to excel. Same thing with with Agent P, but he has more ammo. Galaxy P has a really good fire rate. On top of that, really good splash damage, and is a charge character. He's the only charge character for the P shooters, right? And the splash size damage is amazing, right? Electro P is a detonation character that will absolutely and utterly violate you and your family. One of the worst feelings in the world is getting hit by a P behind cover. Now imagine getting hit for full damage behind cover because it's an Electro P. And then getting hit next to the person getting hit by the full charge Electro P shot. Like, it's absolutely insane, right? And since he does so much damage, he can just shoot you regularly. Just boom. Boom. Regular. Right? Just thrash your shit. Alright? Perfect. Alright. Captain Deadbeard is incredible. Oh. Behind top speed. There we go. He has a shotgun mode that takes up 2 shots. crazy damage. He has a sniping mode, which destroys cactuses, pea shooters, chompers, sunflowers, roses, all that shit. He has the parrot POW, which is the engineer drone given to the pirate, right? And it does good damage, right? And instead of dropping the explosives down slow like the guard drone does, it just drops shit, right? Now, obviously, you have like the armored parrot, which is slower, but it has more health, which is okay. But usually, you're getting one tap out of the sky, anyways, right? And I haven't seen it, so I might be retarded. But Garden Warfare 1, there was an engineer drone that like shot a beam, which was also pretty good, and it dropped one cone. It was really good for like clearing out like something real quick, right? Instead of having to wait for an actual drone strike. Absolutely phenomenal character. Must play. You have to pick it up. This right here is another Detonation character. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot to mention his other two abilities. His the Cannonball Rodeo is good, but it does leave you open. And chompers will do this thing where they'll just put down a spike weed instead of eating it, so that they can just kill you, right? Because when you hit with a spike weed, you have to be in your normal station, like your normal character formation, right? And he has Barrel Blast, which is really good for either damage reduction when you're running away, or if you're trying to get some quick, easy kills, right? Self-detonation character, really good. The shotgun is eh. It's really not that good, but you know, you usually don't play Captain Deadbeard, any of the captains, because of the shotgun blast, honestly. But you know, it does help, right? Captain Flameface. Captain Flameface is I'll fix this later, but I'm gonna have him in good. Right? I'm probably gonna put him up in great because he has less ammo, and his shotgun is like a belch of fire, so just and then that's it. And his regular shot does burning damage, and it pierces through enemies. So like you can get some like cheeky collapse on people, or like when people are trying to like res and shit. But yeah, Captain Sharkbite is a definitive great character. He's like the faster firing version of Captain Deadbeard. You can get damage out quicker. Does a little bit of splash damage with his sniper mode. Really good character. All right. Captain Deadbeard. Party character, what can I say? Honestly, you know what? I'm actually gonna put him in double S tier because of the fact that it is so easy to get elims as pirate on attack, defense, a gnome bomb, capture the taco, because you have your sniper mode, which just destroys people, right? Shotgun mode, which destroys people, barrel blast, right? Like you can't go wrong with party captain or captain party, whatever, right? Captain Squawk he's a bad character, right? But is he on the same tier as Druid? He's definitely D tier, right? That's hard. That is honestly hard. I'm going to put him in D tier, right? His whole thing is, in his sniper mode, he has one shot. Does like 50 damage, right? And then, toxic effect, right? So it's more like 56, 58, right? The issue with that is, it's only one shot, right? So if you miss, you're reloading, right? His shotgun isn't a shotgun, it's a spray, right? The flame spray. just like all the other spray characters. Wait, do I even have him? Oh, Lil Drake, right? In his mech mode. Like, if you can tap, you can actually get some good damage in while you're weaving in your 50 shot. But it's like, as Captain Squawk, you don't want someone to be that close to you. You might as well just use your barrel blast and kill them, sort of deal, right? Oh, I might just make this the toxic trio tier because this shit is repulsive. All right, let's make our way down. Chompers. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. Hold on. Chompers. Okay. Okay. Chompers are good